Welcome to our first episode of Super News. I'm your host, Samantha Lewis. You might remember Super News as our quarterly district newsletter. Over the summer, we worked to turn the newsletter into a newscast. Each month, Super News will bring you the sights, sounds, and stories of what's happening at LCPS. In this episode, we kick things off with a look at how some students spent their summer creating a culture of living and learning. Our LCPS TV production team tagged along. Kids in Las Cruces Public Schools spent 10 extra days sharpening their math skills, improving their reading, and taking time to have a little extra fun. It was extended learning time at LCPS, a strategy aimed at improving academic achievement and reducing learning loss. At the elementary level, extended learning was an opportunity for students to engage in the familiar routine of the classroom with a lesson in adventure.
I love teaching this program. It's an all-day program. We start at 8 o'clock where they eat breakfast in the cafeteria until 8:30. We pick the students up. We come to the classroom. They have lunch here, which is provided by I believe CYFD, the community, and we continue on with our day. It's a program that I feel is important for the kids. It helps them also become busy and engaged during the summer. And we're starting off our morning with engineering. Right now the students are working on designing a raft, and it's a challenge that comes with being able to have a little family of 4 float on a raft for at least 20 seconds, so they have their little stopwatches to be able to do that. Right now they're designing their raft before they actually build. So as part of the process, we want to be able to design before building.
At University Hills, students took some lessons in business and philanthropy and used them to host a lemonade stand selling the cool summer drink for $1 a cup.
Part of the extended learning program, we really wanted to make it impactful and to be able to do something meaningful for students in the 8 days that we had them. So we decided that we wanted to pick a whole school read aloud. And so that read aloud was called The Lemonade War by Jacqueline Davis. And so in the book, it chronicles a brother and a sister who are having a lemonade war, and they battle each other and they learn about the business aspect of setting up a lemonade stand. So as a class, we decided that we wanted to do that as a whole school. And so we learned the entrepreneurship side of how to market and set up a lemonade stand. Then from there, we decided we wanted to use our money to benefit a charity. So we researched different foundations, and we found that Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation, they actually hold a lemonade days the week of June 9th through the 12th. So we decided that we thought it would be a great idea to raise money and give back to childhood cancer research.
Also over the summer, several campuses came together to learn more about the magic of media. After dozens of broadcast laboratories were distributed to all schools, the vision of Dr. Karen Trujillo lives on.
In the time since Dewey published his treatise on experience in education, nearly a century of research repeatedly confirms his conclusions. With that model in mind, Las Cruces Public Schools set out to provide each of its elementary schools with state-of-the-art media labs. Unofficially dubbed KREN 40, these studios provide the tools and technology for students and staff of each site to produce recorded and live-streamed content uniquely tailored to their own group of stakeholders.
The broadcast studio project in the district really started in probably winter of 2021. That was during the legislative session. That was part of Dr. Trujillo's work for the school district, and her and cabinet envisioned a broadcast lab at every elementary school.
What is the best part of your job?
The best part of my job, probably doing things like this. I think it's hard to remind ourselves that the whole purpose and the whole reason that we're doing what we're doing is for you and your fellow students.
And the goal there was really that it would create a K-12 experience for students and also provide a platform for every campus in our district to be able to tell the story of what's going on in their school. With Las Cruces Public Schools TV and with the Career Tech Education team and TSS and with Teaching and Learning, we've really been picking at those labs to make sure that the equipment is correct, that the instructional materials are correct, that the support is there. And then we purchase labs for every elementary school site and every middle school site in the district. So every campus in Las Cruces now has a broadcast lab.
For those of you who weren't here after school,
the students have always been excited to show up early and to put their voice to the whole school to share the news. They look forward to it, and the students in the hallway, they stop me and ask questions about that broadcast. And just yesterday, they do a riddle of the week, and there was a first grader walking down the hall with her answer, and she was so excited because it was her first time to get the riddle and to walk it down there by herself. So the kids are aware of it, they are talking about it, and it's having an impact. So it's working that way.
Even Ariana, who is super shy, it's just blossomed, and I can see that it's given her more confidence in the classroom, more confidence in the hallway. And I see that with all the kids. I think this gives kids confidence, and there are little kids who now look up to these big kids, and so they're kind of pretty special in the building. So.
Today, our 5th grade track stars head to the Field of Dreams to compete in the 20th anniversary 5th grade district track meet.
I'm excited that I think we'll have 40 different versions of what this looks like. That's a great goal to me, that each campus makes this their own. And I believe that we'll be able to support that from both a technical side as well as an instructional side. And that doesn't happen by accident. That happens because of LCPS TV and the Career Tech Ed teams and the Teaching and Learning Center and Technology Support Services and the work that they do. And the Teaching and Learning Center and the teachers that are building content. That really is a team effort to support all of the teachers doing this in a new adventure, to really be able to impactfully tell the story of Las Cruces Public Schools.
Now that school has officially started, we take a look at what the first day was like for many students throughout the district. We'll also get a glance at a new tradition that is making parents proud.
This is called Getting Knighted. This is where you become an official high school student. Are you ready? Okay, so by signing your first and last name, you're promising to come to school, try your best, and graduate on time in 2026. Can you do that? Yeah. All right, after you sign, you're going to tell your mom you promised to graduate on time.
The fall semester is underway and athletes are gearing up for the start of a new season. We sat down with the high school head coaches to get some insight on what we can expect on the field.
I'm excited at the opportunity to compete this year with the guys that we have. I love the guys on our team. We've got a lot of good, hard-working, tough kids. I'm excited to see them compete, and I think every year at this time you're excited. You're excited about the process of getting out there, getting better. But I'm just excited to see what these kids do.
So I'm excited about every day that we get to spend to each other, whether it's in the weight room or the film room or on the field. When you go up against a team that is a tough opponent, which we have a lot on our schedule, then you're going to be able to compete with that opponent and possibly win.
That home opener against Albuquerque High, we're very excited about. Everybody has those dates circled on their calendar, and one of our goals that we have posted is to sweep the city. So the first time you get an opportunity to go against your peers across town, for us, what that means is playoff implications, bragging rights, and a shot at a district championship.
We try not to shy away from the fact that our goal is to win a state championship. We know that we can't win it, in August or September or October. But you got to do all the pieces that lead up to that, and so, but that's okay.
The Communications Department here at LCPS has been working hard to streamline district and school information to parents. You may have noticed the transition to our new website. Well, there's also something else new for parents and staff to keep up to date with the latest news important to you. Parents, this app was created with you in mind. There are so many wonderful perks to downloading the new LCPS app. Here are the top 3. 1. You'll know what's going on at your child's school. The LCPS app will provide real-time updates from the website's live feed about stories happening inside the classroom. You can even browse what's for lunch this week at each school. Number 2, connect with teachers and administrators. The LCPS app will alert you about parent-teacher conferences, access staff contact information, and quickly find out about district news. 3, staying up to date with school information. By downloading the app, you'll receive updates about events occurring on campus. You'll also receive documents, required forms, and emergency notifications. Don't forget, if you haven't already, download the new LCPS app and stay up to date with everything happening on campus. It's everything LCPS in your pocket. That's all for today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at LC Public Schools and on Twitter and Instagram at LCPSNet. Thank you for joining us today. That is all the time we have. We'll see you in September for episode 2 of Super News.